Alright, guys, so today we're going to talk about why Donald Trump is actually a Democrat. Most people don't know this, but if you look up in his political past, then you'll see that he has actually run as a Democratic nominee before, but he just changed his political affiliation to get the vote for you know because he couldn't run against Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, so he ran as a Republican. Because if you run as an independent, you're just never gonna win. So he ran as a Republican, but he's really a Democrat, and you know, as his record has shown, he ran as one before. Um, So and you can also see this. He's trying to implement a, you know, and I'm sure more left-leaning people would get a kick out of this. But what I disagree with Donald Trump is he's anti-gun actually, which a lot of people don't realize that Donald Trump is anti-gun. He is trying to implement a suppressor ban, which silencers. A lot of people don't realize this, but it is perfectly legal to own suppressors, fully automatic weapons. Um, there's like five categories under the National Firearms Association, the NFA. There's the NFA items are anything that is a short-barreled rifle or short-barreled shotgun, which is you know a short rifle shotgun, whatever. There's that. Anything that's fully automatic, suppressors. There's any other weapons and explosive devices, I believe. All of those are a little bit. The latter ones are a little bit more less common, but definitely machine guns and suppressors and stuff are actually pretty obtainable by the common folk, which is not very much talked about. All you have to do is pay the NFA a tax stamp, basically, to own this property. You have to file. It's basically almost like a secondary background check, like registration thing, whatever. But you can get it. And also, another reason why Trump is a Democrat. He's a Democrat, but he's a business Democrat. So what the difference between a conservative Democrat and a business, or I mean the difference between conservative and democratic businessmen are Democrats don't really care to give away their wealth or whatever, and conservatives do like to keep their wealth. Sure, that's a thing, but what it really surmounts to is that Trump doesn't really care about really anything, morally. And I'm sure left-leaning people would agree with this. Yeah, sure, Trump doesn't care about anything morally, but also the people on the right would hold that against him because people that are conservative wouldn't agree with, the LGBT movement, right? But you know what Trump would do as a business Democrat? He would be perfectly willing to sell them a rainbow flag just because he'd make some money. Doesn't matter. He doesn't care. Doesn't care. But that's just, another showing of his political leanings. By the way, I'm not trying to be left or right on any of this stuff. I'm trying to be very centrist in my analysis of all of this stuff. So don't try to peg me as anything. I try to be a centrist. I am center right, I will tell you that. But don't try to peg me as anything that I'm not. I'm center right. I try to be as centrist as possible. That's where you should be. That's where I should be. In the center. Center left, center right. Because you can never be a true centrist. But try to be as center as possible. Question everything. Okay, also, Donald Trump was the first president elected into the U.S. office that was accepting of gay marriage. That's just what it is. Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, they didn't accept it until, way later.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman. To the sanctity of marriage, or to the fundamental bedrock principle that it exists between a man and a woman going back into the mists of history as one of the foundational institutions of history and humanity and civilization.
I have been very clear on this. I have said that I am not a supporter of gay marriage. I think that the term marriage itself has strong religious roots and a strong tradition that means something special to people in this country. I am a strong supporter, however, of gays and lesbians not being discriminated against.
After their, Barack Obama was president, and then Hillary Clinton was a cabinet member from the Obama administration, but they both went into office not supporting gay marriage. They both said that it's not, marriage is between a man and a woman, and they weren't accepting of it. Basically, they publicly announced these things. And Donald Trump went in there, just not caring, because he's a business Democrat. He's like, I'll sell them rainbow flags. I don't care. Just give me money. That's what it was.